everybody, Charlie with NHORC here, coming at you today with first impressions of my new ARRMA Vendetta. Now, like all the other people on the internet, I got a hold of this thing for a crazy good deal. They're having that summer Christmas and July sale, so I picked this up, and on top of that I get to use the apology coupon for how long some of my Promoto stuff has taken. So I got this bad boy for I think $140, which so much value. Takes all the batteries from the Promoto and my Losi Razor side by side. So I already had everything ready to go. You just saw me unbox it, and I'm gonna rip it here in the parking lot of one of the local schools in the area on a weekend here. Sorry for not putting out a video last Friday, or maybe a few Fridays ago by the time you see this. Life got real busy. So I'm gonna rip this around. This is my first road basher. I've obviously got the drag car, but the DR10M from Losi, but I don't have any other pavement cars other than that one, and my drift car, I guess, if you consider that a pavement car, which I don't really. It's a drift car. So I'm gonna get this thing powered up, and we're gonna rip around here and have some fun. Alright, so I kind of hate this pin retention system here. Like, it works to keep the pins for now, but it's such a pain in the ass trying to maneuver these wicked short little rubber strings that you feel like you're gonna break all the time. I'm looking forward to getting my Z body painted, and it won't have this. I don't like this system personally. So this is currently on 2S. I've got a 3S with me, but I was gonna start on 2S here. So I've got the steering rate all the way up. Let's trim it out real quick first. Ooh. Okay, definitely needs some trimming. Okay, we're trimmed up. Let's do a little launch here. I know it's on 2S, but I was expecting a little more than that. I'm gonna play with, let's see, what do we got? I got ABCS brake rate. Turn brake rate all the way. Okay, now we need brake rate way higher. Probably just because it's on 2S here. Whoa! Alright, I've got the gyro all the way off, I believe. Turning the gyro up a little bit. It handles, that's for sure. Woohoo! Let's do donuts and turn the gyro all the way off, see how it does. Okay, that's a lot of gyro, so you can definitely go too hard with the gyro. Just really high speed turns here. Whoa! See, we do a sweet J turn. Oh yeah! that was slick. Yeah, check that out. Do another one of those. J-turn machine. So as you unfortunately did not see, I just rolled it pretty hard. So the damage seems pretty minor. Kind of scraped off the top of my paint here, and just some damage around the fenders, or the fin. But other than that, it's a pretty fun little car, and it's not little at all. So I'm gonna put the 3S battery in this, and I'm gonna try to get a couple of camera angles. I only got my big camera today, so I can't get too fancy with the camera angles. Feel how we're doing on the motor. hot, but not untouchable. That's good. Those fans are doing their jobs. All right, I'm gonna swap it over. All right, we're gonna be trying our 3S battery, see if I can see a big difference in speed here. So this is on 3S, this is what this is really rated for. Let's see how she does in comparison. Whoa! Okay, it'll do burnouts now. Let's try that again. I'm gonna zoom in on it, get that sweet burnout action. That is a lot faster. Woo! Alright, I just finished up my, well, kind of finished up my third pack. It died on me without the controller beeping, and these are smart batteries. So I'm thinking I might have hit the thermal overload here, or the thermal protection shutdown. I also rolled it again pretty hard, which of course I wasn't filming, just because I'm trying to finish up and get home. But car doesn't seem any worse for the wear. There's some rocks that have been kicked up, and whew, yeah, it's hot. It's real hot. Battery's hot. It's tires, let's see, so looking at the front tread depth. Ooh, focus. Looking at the front tread depth, his tires are pretty good. The rears are over halfway gone. So that's, I mean, once the tread wears, they'll become slicks, which is fine. I don't really need the tread pattern here for anything else, but it's a good thing I've got a bunch of extra rears, because this thing's gonna blast through rears like mad. Once I wear the tread out, I'll probably put them on the front. Also, this is my first ARRMA. This bucket design is horrendous for picking up stuff. I mean, this is from 3 packs worth. Barely went off the road at any given point, and it just gathers stuff and holds it. Wow. Woo, even the transmission plate is super hot. I guess it's attached to the motor. That's a good aluminum part. This thing, oh god, yeah, the heatsink is too hot to touch. That's got to be probably 200 degrees. I'm gonna leave the fan running. Yeah, so overall, super fun. I like it. Like I said, this is my first road basher, my first time out. I'm looking forward to maybe getting some better shots of it. This is probably a pretty quick video, just because I've had this thing for, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, and this is my first chance I've gotten to run it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. I don't see any damage. Oh, I got a nice big rock jammed in there. Oh boy, I got a nice big rock jammed in there, and that dog bone is wrecked, I think. I mean, I'll run it till it blows up, but that rock got pinned in there and just shredded that. So it's supposed to look like this right here. nice and clean, with a big, it's supposed to look like that guy, and it looks like that. So that rock that got stuck right there has taken off a ton of that drive shaft. That is super duper unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to replace that. I'll get one on hand for my next run. Well, I'm talking about damage from my first run here. Now, I went off the road a couple of times. I flipped a couple of times. But the bottom of this thing is already pretty beat. So this is the rear. Obviously, the rear is squatting lower. You know, this piece might need to be replaced with metal. This rear diffuser, because that's a lot of scraping. Plus, it would spark and it would look really cool. So, but overall, I mean, lots of scratches in the back end, a bit of stuff going on in the front arms, or in the arms and stuff, but this nice big pad, I didn't really hit anything head on, but yeah, some scratches, but it all looks surface level cosmetic. If you've enjoyed this, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time, YouTube.